On the 28th of October 2021, Mark Zuckerberg announced that Facebook would be changing its name to Meta Platforms. This news shocked the world as it meant that Facebook, the company we all know, was no longer the main focus. On that day, Facebook became a daughter company to an even more evolved corporation, now referred to as Meta. Facebook has revolutionized our society and is still to date one of the biggest platforms in the world. The fact that Mark Zuckerberg is turning his attention away from Facebook means that the Metaverse must be an even more promising and exciting project. The best explanations of the Metaverse are found in films. Never in my life did I think I'd be alive to see some of this technology, yet it's already here with us. So what is the Metaverse? In simple terms, the Metaverse is the fusion of physical and virtual reality, a 4D realistic internet. I will let the man himself give you a few more details on the Metaverse and how it works.
We've gone from desktop to web to phones, from text to photos to video, but this isn't the end of the line. The next platform and medium will be even more immersive, an embodied internet where you're in the experience, not just looking at it. And we call this the Metaverse. And you're going to be able to do almost anything you can imagine. Get together with friends and family, work, learn, play, shop, create, as well as entirely new categories that don't really fit how we think about computers or phones today.
The Metaverse is much more than a gaming reality. It will integrate our real lives with a digital one, as we will use it for work, entertainment and leisure. A world within a world. On one hand, I genuinely believe that the Metaverse can be used to benefit society. However, as we already know, social media, gaming, and other virtual activities are seen to have adverse effects on human development and human potential. It consumes our attention and energy, messes with our dopamine reward systems, leading to depression and other internal issues. This only raises one question: how will humans respond to life in the Metaverse? It is predicted that 1 billion people will be using the Metaverse by 2030. If you think about it, our digital identity is already more important than our physical one. We use platforms like Instagram and Snapchat as a way of ranking others in society. Today, social media is a place where we can share our experiences and creations with our friends and followers. A place where we like and share content we enjoy. However, all this engagement happens through a screen. The Metaverse allows for something far more interactive. Imagine if Instagram was a 5D experience. You would have your own avatar and you would be able to interact and rate other avatars, which is exactly what we do already, just on a 2D level. On the Metaverse, you can be whoever you want to be. Initially, people will join the Metaverse for all the things they can do, but everyone will stay for all the things they can be. The trap is that there are virtually no limits. Life might be so good on the Metaverse that people will start to ignore their own realities. Soon, it will be virtually impossible to tell the difference between a real human being and artificial intelligence. If you notice, Mark isn't wearing a headset or glasses in the video. This is a sign of what's to come. See, the Metaverse relies on a technology called the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things is a network of billions of physical devices, all connected to the internet. Nowadays, we can connect everyday objects like cars, kitchen appliances, and baby monitors to the Internet of Things. Soon, we will also be connected to the internet via a network called the Internet of Bodies. Humans connect to the Internet of Bodies through two means: wearable or implantable devices. Wearable devices include smart glasses, smart watches, or even smart clothing, anything with a sensor embedded into it. Implantable devices include microchips, implants, or smart pills. The World Economic Forum, an organization comprised of 1,000 of the largest corporations in the world, came out with a report on the Internet of Bodies, and they described the technology as an unprecedented number of sensors attached to, implanted within, or ingested into human bodies to monitor, analyze, or even modify human bodies and behavior. They then go on to say this has turned the human body into a technology platform. The Internet of Bodies generates tremendous amounts of biometric and human behavioural data. The Internet of Bodies will start to replace a lot of human activities. The sensors in our homes and in the streets will have built-in artificial intelligence, and it will help us carry out our daily endeavours. For example, say you was running low on milk. The sensors in your fridge would detect this. It would send a signal to the Internet of Bodies cloud, which would then notify the supermarket that you need a delivery of milk. And just like that, milk is delivered to you without you ever needing to worry. Artificial intelligence tracks our behavioural patterns, and therefore it knows what we're most likely to order and where we're likely to order it from. Due to the current situation which is happening on the planet, the rollout of this technology has been accelerated.
So I have a chip implant in my arm, and I have programmed the chip so that I have my COVID passport and on the chip. And the reason is that I always want to have it accessible. And when I read my chip, I just swipe my phone on the chip and then I unlock and it opens up. This is a PDF, which is my COVID passport. And this means that it's always accessible for me or for anyone else really who wants to read me. For example, if I go to the movies or go to a shopping center, then people will be able to check my status even if I don't have my phone.
There are numerous advantages to having an interconnected, digitalized health system. Doctors will be able to monitor their patients much more closely, putting them a step ahead. Treatments will be much more effective with the use of robotics and artificial limbs. However, like anything, there are many disadvantages to this technology. See, the thing is, the Internet of Bodies relies heavily on data collection and biometric data to be more specific.
But what's the role of data in this space?
Absolutely vital. I mean, it's said that data in the 21st century is the is modern-day version of oil or gold, and I certainly believe that to be the case.
In the new world, data is a commodity. Consider it digital gold. Having access to a lot of data puts you in a powerful position. Whoever controls the data controls the information people see and receive, and therefore they can predict and influence the behaviours of other people also.
But control of data might enable human elites to do something even more radical than just build digital dictatorships. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself.
What's even more scary is that they've openly come out and said that they now have the ability to hack human beings. They've even come up with a simple equation for it.
This danger can be stated in the form of a simple equation, which I think might be the defining equation of life in the 21st century. Biological knowledge multiplied by computing power multiplied by data equals the ability to hack humans.
Facebook doesn't have a good track record when it comes to handling data. They've been in numerous lawsuits over the years for violating data and privacy laws. Now these same criminals want access to our biometric data. There's no telling what they'll do with this information.